Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It's been about, Christ, it's 20 years since my last confession.
This isn't your run-of-the-mill boxing movie. No, this one's about struggle, survival, and every punch meaning more than just a hit. Redemption? Nobody's handing that out on a silver platter. You've gotta earn it. And here's the kicker. This main guy, his biggest fight isn't even in the ring. It's with himself. Yeah, we're talking about digging deep, facing demons, and coming out swinging. This movie, well, it's about finding peace. Peace in the middle of chaos. It's real, it's raw, and it's about soul. This is Day of the Fight. What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Luke 2 Sick, back in the lab, back killing it once again with another upload for 2025. I hope y'all are liking everything we are bringing. We just came out with some more list videos. We got so much more coming for you for the new year, and this is just the very latest. Hey, this is a part of our Combat Cinema series. If y'all haven't checked it out, it's where we take a look at movies that have to do with the world of combat sports, whether that is wrestling, boxing, or MMA. Take a look at the playlist. In the past, we've done Fighting with Channing Tatum. We did Never Back Down. We also did Teen Wolf. And hey, today we're doing Day of the Fight. Real quick, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, hit a like in the video, get it popping in the algorithm. Hey, we're creating a little community here, y'all. It's growing, and I want it to continue growing. It's about the one thing we love the most, and y'all know what that is.
Violence.
Let's get into it. Keep your hands up. All right, so Day of the Fight first came out at festivals in 2023, but back in December, it was released limitedly across the nation. It's the directorial debut for none other than Jack Huston. Now, you might know Huston for his acting chops, but this time, he's stepping behind the camera, and trust me, he's bringing that energy you need for a boxing film.
When I was doing Boardwalk, I always have my first sort of remembering Michael Pitt in between takes punching a sandbag, boxing in between takes, and going off to the boxing gym after work. And I guess that sort of planted the first seed.
That's right. That's where the inspiration for this film actually comes from. Huston, who says he worked with Michael Pitt back in the day, well, he noticed that Michael Pitt was all about boxing on the set, even training in between takes. I mean, this dude was for real about it, hitting the heavy bag, apparently training non-stop, all while filming. Well, that passion ended up being the spark that ignited the story of Day of the Fight. And let me tell you, Michael Pitt went all in on this role. My man trained like a true boxer. He even said, hey, screw the stunt doubles. He was hitting up legendary spots like Freddie Roach's Wildcard Gym in California, learning the ropes from the best.
Well, I just trained as a boxer. Trained every day. I have some good friends in New York, also here in California. Freddie Roach at Wildcard. Everyone there took me under their wing, and I just sparred. I trained as a boxer. Trained every day. I didn't train in stunts or anything like that. That's really all I did.
Yeah, and that's what might make Day of the Fight stand out. It's more than just a boxing movie. It's one about personal struggles, redemption, and finding peace within yourself. Huston talks about this pivotal scene where Pitt's character has a heart-to-heart with his best friend, and it's at this moment where everything changes.
I think it's entirely about redemption. I think the pivotal scene in the picture for me is between him and Patrick, his best friend, who played by John Magaro beautifully, where he talks about his past and what he's done wrong, and he's a new man, and John's like, but why do you care what other people think? Like, why does it matter? shouldn't it be about, the people that matter, the people that really matter in your life are far more willing to forgive than you might expect. It's just that we go through life a lot of the time unable to forgive ourselves. So forgiveness comes from inside out. It doesn't come from outside in.
Whichever way it goes tonight, just know that we're proud of you.
He says that's the heart of the film right there. It's about learning to forgive yourself, even when it seems like the whole world is sick and tired of your mistakes. It's gritty, it's raw, and it'll really have you thinking long after the credits roll. And here's the thing, the film isn't just a boxing flick, it's about the emotional toll that this life takes on people, both in and out of the ring. Jack Huston wanted to make something authentic, and what's wild is that he didn't even watch other boxing movies while making this one. He wanted to keep it fresh and original.
It's so funny because like how films might inspire you, but we specifically tried not to watch any boxing films before this. The Pesci part, if you can believe it, I totally didn't even put that he was in Raging Bull when I thought, and I wrote the part specifically for him. The reason being, I was thinking of the father suffering from dementia because my grandmother suffered from dementia. And what I remembered when my gran was in that state was music would bring her back into the room and she would suddenly become lucid and she remember things. And during this time when I was sort of conceiving the story,
Just remember the good.
Huston took personal experiences and transformed them into a moving story that explores the human condition. The film's not just about the fight in ring, it's about the fight in the heart, the struggle for redemption, and trying to make peace with your past. And of course, it wouldn't be a combat cinema feature without the man, the myth, the legend. I'm talking about Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci is in the film, and being a pro he is, Huston says he gave him one piece of advice that probably made all the difference.
That was really, really intense. It was like the second day, it was maybe the climax of the character. It was like a 2 or 3 page monologue. Jack had come up to me and he was like, "Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Don't be nervous. Like, everything's fine." And I was like, "You're nervous and you're making me more nervous." So we're both nervous. And Pesci, he has a very strict, we can only work for a certain amount of time. And he just looked at me and was like, "Well, don't fuck this up, kid." And it was really good advice. I immediately forgot every line in my head. It happens, and so I started to ad lib with him, and I was, and Jack just came and he said, "Whatever you're doing, just keep doing it." And by the end of it, I sort of got like a seal of approval from Mr. Pesci, and it meant a lot to me.
Yeah, that's the magic of working with legends like Joe Pesci. Sometimes you need a little push, to get out your own head. And we all know Joe Pesci. My man ain't afraid to push. So if you're into boxing films that dig deeper than just the punches, if you're looking for a story of redemption and personal growth, Day of the Fight is definitely a must-see. And yeah, y'all, that's the latest edition of Combat Cinema. I hope you guys enjoy. Hit a like on the video, get it popping in the algorithm. Comment below, let me know what you guys think. If y'all saw the movie, let me know your rating. Let's keep the conversation going down below. Hey, it's one of the many things we're bringing to you for 2025. We're talking about biographies, list videos, reactions, news videos, all of that. Just make sure you're staying tuned and keeping those hands up, baby.